And then a side note, another point I noticed is the less than stellar start for Kevin Jones is continuing. So 4th place at Vegas,
Yeah, he
great.
was there. Gosh.
Good. Since then, he's went 21st, 24th, 23rd, and now 17th at Music City.
17th at that Music City tournament on that course in particular, because I feel like that course plays pretty well to his strengths. It's kind of just a hit your lines. Like, there's nothing too complex. At a course like that, the best disc golfers should rise to the top.
Yeah.
And like you saw that with Dickerson, Hammonds, like those were some of the better guys in the field. So Kevin Jones, I don't know what's going on with him. He's just not playing good golf.
No, he's just not playing well.
And, you know, he's been on like the fraud watch for years now, because he is like Kevin Jones is Ricky Fowler on the PGA Tour, where he is like a very likable guy, and he's good enough that like everybody always has his name in their mouths, because like you like to root for him. Like, he's good, he's talented, but then he just like, you kind of forget that he never really wins anything.
No, he'll find ways to sneak in enough to stay relevant, but he's never become that dominant force everyone expected when he was bursting onto the scene.
And typically, like, what will happen too, like in Ricky Fowler's case, is they'll win one event that's like very memorable. Ricky Fowler won the Players quite a few years back, and like that sticks with them. Like, I bet you Kevin Jones will end up sneaking. He'll like win some big tournament. Like, I mean, he has a win, right?
Somewhere.
I think he had a win, but
I'll look it up. Well, to me, whenever I think Kevin Jones, I still am thinking like he's to be
also
known.
Been competitive in like world championships.
He used to be known as the USDGC guy. Like, you'd show up to USDGC and it was like Kevin Jones. At that time, he was still with Pro Discus, I believe.
Yeah.
He was going to sneak on to like a lead or chase card for several years in a row.
Did he win the finale? Did he win the finale against Dickerson?
I believe he won it at one point. Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He like randomly does pop up and really compete for certain events, but Kevin Jones is not the consistent like top 10 in the world guy you'd expect.
So he has won Green Mountain Championship and the Pro Tour Championship, both in 2020, and then he won a Mid-America Open. It looks like he's also Idlewild
last year though.
He also won Idlewild in 2019.
Yeah.
2020 since 2020 he hasn't won anything.
Yeah, so
with 2019, 2020 he had a few wins. He's never had an Elite Series win, quote unquote, because that's when the Pro Tours were just 8 tiers, but we'll count all of those, obviously.
Yeah.
So Tour Championship, Green Mountain, Mid-America was just a Silver Series, and then Idlewild. So he's won Tour Championship, Mountain, Idlewild 3.
And the thing is too, it's the thing about disc golf to where like if you're not, I'd have to go and dive into the statistics a bit more, because if your player isn't on coverage, it's tough to like say like what's going wrong with them. And like we're not seeing a lot of Kevin Jones right now to where I can like pinpoint, he's just not really putting. So I'd have to look at his stats. Go ahead and see if you can find his UDisc stats and just see if there's anything that jump out on us. Because like he's known to be a semi-streaky putter, but typically pretty decent with the putter. I don't really know like where Kevin Jones' game goes wrong per se.
Do you guys want to hear something really weird?
Sure.
Yes.
I had a dream last night.
Oh my gosh.
Where is this going?
That everybody was freaking out about Kevin Jones.
Oh, okay.
It's so
very
weird that
on
we're talking
topic.
about
I'm
this.
proud of you.
Literally, this is what I was gonna say.
I was like, where is this
This is
possibly
what I was
going?
gonna say before we started filming. You know, I said
Destiny.
I had a dream. Never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were gonna talk
That's
about
why I
this.
got scared when you brought it back up.
I know. I had a dream that everybody was freaking out about Kevin Jones, and I was just like, "What's everybody freaking out about? Like he's fine, like he's
Dang, Connor.
and
Get him.
but like everybody was like he was the buzz." So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that
He's about to win the major.
whatever his next event is that he's in, he's gonna win.
He might be playing the Open at Tallahassee. I'm not sure, but if we look at his stats,
What are we seeing here?
He's leading Circle 2 putts.
So he's still doing that.
46%.
He's still real nasty with this. That's crazy.
Circle 1X putts 70%.
Where's that
So
put him?
74th.
Yeah.
I
okay.
mean,
so not putting good
fairway
C1X.
hits 76%, which puts him in 70th.
That's
so those
bad.
are his two bad.
So he's not
stats.
hitting fairways and he's
Circle
not making
1X
C1X
and
putting.
fairway hits.
What's his like C1 in regulation?
20th place, 41%.
Okay. So he's not making
everything
putts.
else. He's just kind of around. So 13th place parked, 20th Circle 1 in regulation, 29th Circle 2 in regulation, 19th birdie percentage, 24th scramble rate, 74th Circle 1 putts, first place Circle 2 putts, 70th place fairway
Not
hits.
making a C1 putts.
So he's not hitting fairways and he's not making putts.
hitting fairways.
There
So
it
that
is.
just sounds like bad disc golf when you put it that way. You're
Yeah.
not throwing, you're not putting.
I believe that's for Music City. I don't think, can I go full 22?
Oh, yeah, give me. I thought that was the full thing.
Oh, my bad.
That's
Well,
why I was like, okay, yeah. What's it been for the year?
Okay.
Here we
Circle 2 putt. Sorry. This changes everything.
go. Yeah.
Fairway hits 15th for the year.
Okay, so not bad.
10th parked place. I'm just going to give you the places, not percentages. Circle 1 in regulation 18th. Circle 2 in regulation 16th. Birdie percentage 13th. Scramble 38th. That's his
Okay,
worst.
so you can't scramble.
Circle 1 X putt 24th.
Still not very good.
Circle 2 putt 33rd at 24%.
So the putt's not great, but it seems like he just doesn't have anything.
Nothing.
that's
He's not doing
standing
anything
out.
great.
Yeah,
He's just doing everything
It's just a bunch of
mediocre,
mediocre
and
disc
he's
golf.
not getting up and down.
which just explains why he's finishing like around
in
20th. Yeah, that's
he's
very-
just not. He's not doing anything super well, and he's not doing anything awful. I would say scramble's pretty bad, 45%.
That surprises
38.
me for him. I feel like he should be crafty.
He's 10th in the tour ranking, so that's good at least. But yeah,
Kevin Jones.
Kevin
where you at?
Jones, where
Wait,
you
it's
at?
just like Kevin Jones is like a name that you want to throw into the powerhouse category. You want to be like,
people do. People get
Yeah.
mad when you don't, but I mean the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
He's not. He's not in the powerhouse category. You'd have a hard time arguing him. I think you put him into your top 10, but not for much longer if he keeps his play up. Because 21st, 24th, 23rd, and 17th, and two of those are
those
Silver
don't add up to
Series.
10, man.
Two of
sure
those
don't
are
add up to
Silver
10.
Series. Fourth place at Vegas definitely gives him some bonus points, but Vegas is also that fraud event
It is a
where
big-time fraud event.
you have to combine Vegas and Waco to get a good test, and that's 4th and 21st for Kevin Jones. Because Vegas itself is just a wide open golf course to start the season off, and so
Yeah.
there's always players that finish really high at Vegas, and then you just never hear from again.
Yeah.
That might be Kevin Jones this year, unfortunately.
Is Kevin Jones just a wide open course merchant? He can't do anything else.
We'll have to see. A good test of that will be the major because it requires distance and accuracy, and it's in the woods.
Yeah, WR is. Oof.